What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I would like to preview today's game between our Atlanta Falcons and the Washington football team. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you'll know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content. Hit that like button for your boy. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys continuing to tune into the channel, continuing to share out my content on all the social media platforms. If you would like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Jew Talk Sports. If you would like to donate to my channel, you can donate to my Cash App, which is the $ Jew Talk Sports. But with that being said, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for helping me reach a new milestone of 1,400 subscribers. We're about 600 away from my next goal or my next milestone, which is 2,000. But I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. I couldn't have done it without you. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So like I stated, I do want to preview today's game between our Atlanta Falcons and the Washington football team. This game will kick off at 1 p.m. Eastern time today. And it's a lot of things that I'm looking forward to in this game. But I wanted to give a couple keys for our Atlanta Falcons to win this game today. First off, I want to talk a little bit about the injury report. AJ Terrell will suit up today and will play today against the Washington football team. He practiced all week and has come back from that concussion that he had 2 weeks ago against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So it is a welcome sight to get our best corner back. I do expect in this game, and this is just a gut feeling, that AJ Terrell will have an interception in this game playing against Taylor Heineke, who's a young quarterback, and he puts the ball in harm's way at times. And an interesting stat that I noticed for our Atlanta Falcons, the Falcons don't have any interceptions from my understanding this season. So I do expect today will be the first game of the season where we come away with our first interception. And I have a feeling that it will be AJ Terrell in this game coming away with an interception. It's a welcome sight of having AJ Terrell back because we know that Terry McLaurin, who's the number one wide receiver for the Washington football team, is one of the better wide receivers in the game. He's not a household name to a lot of people yet around to the casual football fan. But Terry McLaurin is one of those guys that's a top 10 to 15 wide receiver already in this game in his young career. And he's a guy that's very dangerous with the ball in his hands, similar to an Odell Beckham, where he can take a slant to the house. So it's going to be very interesting to watch Terry McLaurin and AJ Terrell in that battle today against the Washington football team. Now, a couple of other injuries that I wanted to mention. Marlon Davidson will not play in this game due to that ankle injury he had last week. So he's another guy that's still battling an injury. And usually ankle injuries tend to linger. Also, Russell Gage, he will miss his second game of the season due to that ankle injury that he had against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So those are pretty much the main names or key guys that'll be out today who won't play in this game due to injury. But with that being said, let's jump into some of the keys to winning this game today for our Atlanta Falcons. First off, and I talked about this on our pregame show, which we do every Tuesday night, just a plug for the heavy hitters, Atlanta Falcons Nation. We normally do our keys to victory on Tuesdays, but I do want to give you guys a couple of keys to winning this game today. First key to victory will be get out to a good lead. For our Atlanta Falcons in this game, you must get out to a lead, play with the lead. Don't allow the Redskins the Washington football team to get into a rhythm as far as the pass rush. Don't be predictable and allow them to know that you have to pass the ball because you're down multiple possessions. It's important in this game that the Falcons play with a lead. Pretty much this whole season, we've been playing from behind. And this game is going to be important for the offense to get out to a good start, maybe receive. If we win the coin toss, the offense go out there first and receive the ball and go right down the field and score a touchdown. You want to put pressure on a young quarterback, Taylor Heineke, to try to keep up with us in this game. And you want to allow our offense to stay balanced. As we know, Arthur Smith believes in running the football, and we're a run-first team now. So being that we're a run first team, it's going to be important that we get off to an early start. In this game, I would go up tempo in the first quarter, maybe the first drive of the game, to keep the Washington football team from being able to pin their ears back from those guys to being able to sub guys in and out, because they don't have the best linebacking core. Their guys struggle in coverage. So when we come out in that base set, or they come out in their base set on defense, if I'm Matt Ryan and I'm the Falcons, I go up tempo, no huddle on that first drive and try to get out to an early lead. If we get out to an early lead in this game, it's going to bode well for us, slowing down the pass rush of Chase Young, of Jonathan Allen, Montez Sweat, and those boys that they have on the other end, Deron Payne. They have one of the better defensive lines in the game. And in this game, it's going to be important that we keep it balanced. We're able to run the football and pass the football and control the clock. My second key in this game for our Atlanta Falcons is turnovers. I believe in this game, the Atlanta Falcons will be able to come away, like I said, with their first interception in this game. Taylor Heinicke is a young quarterback, a very quality young quarterback and very good backup quarterback. But I do think that he'll put the ball in harm's way. He'll throw the ball in tight windows. And I feel like if we can get our hands up and maybe tip a pass, because Taylor Heinicke is not the tallest guy. He's only about 5'11". So if you get your hands up in the passing lanes like we did last week with Michael Walker tipping the pass, like on those slant patterns, if you get your arms up, get your hands up, you'll be able to bat a football and possibly come away with an interception. So I expect in this game that the Falcons will come away with their first interception in this game. And I think it may be A.J. Terrell that'll come away with his first interception of the year. But I definitely think that someone, if it's not A.J. Terrell, will come away with an interception in this game. So it's going to be important to win the turnover battle in this game. And my third key in this game will be field position. It's going to be important that our punter, Cam Nazalek, he got to do a good job like he did last week of putting them within their 5-yard line, punting the ball within their 20 and pinning them deep, where our defense can pin their ears back and hopefully come away with a 3 and out to put Matt Ryan in the offense in plus territory. It's going to be very important to win that battle today of the trenches and also winning the field position game. It's going to be very important that we start with good field position and that Matt Ryan and the offense don't have to go 80 plus yards or 90 plus yards on every single drive. And with that being said, my last key to victory in this game is going to be for our Atlanta Falcons to come away with more explosive plays. I'm looking for that in this game as well. Guys like Kyle Pitts, guys like Calvin Ridley, I'm looking for these guys to have, be more explosive in this game. We haven't seen those guys have a ton of explosive plays. Cordero Patterson is another guy who's very explosive. I need those 3 guys to get it going today and possibly come away with a couple explosive plays, which I consider explosive plays 15 plus yards down the field. We need those guys to get started early. So Kyle Pitts, if I'm Arthur Smith, I'm dialing up some of those seam routes. I'm dialing up some of those post patterns and allowing Kyle Pitts those 7 routes. I'm dialing them up, and I want to see those guys get involved early. Calvin Ridley, give him some of those out routes that he loves, those dig routes, and some of those deep patterns down the field in the play action pass. And I want to see 3-level passing. I want to see more motion out of this offense, because lately I haven't seen as much pre-snap motion as I like to see. I want to see these guys running jet sweeps and things of that nature, motioning guys around, pre-snap motion to negate some of the aggressiveness of the Washington football's defense. But if we do those things in this game, I think that we win this game. And I think the score will be 30-17 is the score that I have. I think that the Falcons get their first game where the offense actually comes out and plays very well. We've struggled kind of on offense the first 3 games of the season, but I think today the Falcons get to 500, 2-2. Both teams, both the Washington football team and the Atlanta Falcons, are 1-2. Both of these teams are playing to get back to 500. And I think that the Falcons win that battle today and get back to 500 heading into next week where we go to London to play the New York Jets. But with that being said, you guys let me know what you think of the video. Like I said, if we do those things in this game, I expect the Falcons to come away with the win. As for the Washington football team, I don't want to sleep on them as well. They have an opportunity, in this game where they can also win this game. If they're going to come away with the win, the couple keys for Washington will be winning the trenches, meaning those guys they have up front, Chase Young, Deron Payne, Jonathan Allen, Montez Sweat. Those guys are going to have to, get after the passer if they want to come away with a win this game. Terry McLaurin is going to have a big game for them. And the two running backs that they have, Gibson and McKissick, those are guys for them that they're going to have to have explosive games and make explosive plays in the running game out of the backfield. J.D. McKissick is very explosive. Him and Gibson are two guys that can actually do a lot of things when they have the ball in their hands. They're electric runners with the ball. So they do have a chance to win this game. I just think that Taylor Heinicke is a really young quarterback, and I expect him to make mistakes in this game that's going to prevent them from winning this game. And I think this game is going to come down to whoever makes the least mistakes, whoever has the least penalties, and whoever wins the turnover battle, I think wins this game. So I think that the Falcons will come away, like I said, with a victory of 30-17. But like I said, the Washington football team is a formidable opponent. You have to respect your opponent. They do have, like I said, some players on that offensive side of things and some explosive defensive players. But the only way I see them winning this game is if they dominate the trenches the way that the Eagles dominated the trenches in week 1. But with that being said, this been your boy Jew. I'll holler at you guys in the next video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. Also, tune in this afternoon after the game. We always do a post-game show. You can join here from my channel, Jew Talk Sports, or you can join on Atlanta Falcons Nation. And we definitely will be talking about the post-game show. Hopefully, I can bring out the victory bell for another Atlanta Falcons victory. And hopefully, we can tie 2 wins together or string 2 wins together and get on a 2-game winning streak. But with that being said, I'll holler at you guys in the next video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. Peace.